And I am with Thomas Fitness Consulting. I coach women who are pregnant, trying to conceive, and also postpartum. And today I'm going to show you the barbell deadlift. Now this is a more advanced lift, so if this is something you have not been doing in your exercise routine already, I might suggest doing something a little bit lighter with a kettlebell or a dumbbell to start, and then moving to this version. This version is usually pretty safe in preconceived, and then trimester 1, and then a little bit into trimester 2. Once your belly starts going a little bit more, it's going to be a little bit harder to get into the actual position for the deadlift, but I am going to show you an alternative just in case you are somebody who has been lifting pretty well before your pregnancy and you want to continue doing some heavy deadlifting. So I'm going to start in front of the barbell about, an inch kind of under the barbell. You don't want to start really, really far back. You want to kind of start right underneath it. And you want to make sure when it's a hip hinge, right? So when you hip hinge back, you want to make sure that if there was a broomstick on my back, it would touch my head, the top of my back, and the top of my tailbone. So you don't want to be curving and you don't want to be hyperextending. You want to be really, really neutral. The key here too, as I always say, is it's like shutting a car door with your butt, essentially. So you want to think about hinging back and shutting a car door. It's also not a squat, so we're not bending and squatting down. We're actually bending and kind of doing a small micro bend in our knees as we're going back, just to kind of give the hamstrings a little bit of a break when you feel them kind of catch as you're going back. So, I want to take a deep breath in and out, and relax the rib cage, and lift up. And then slowly come forward and bring it up. Now you don't want to come usually a little bit any more past your knees either. I could theoretically probably do that, but it's going to compromise my form. So I prefer just to stop a little bit below the knee and come up. Another thing too is to keep your chest lifted. So if there was a skylight right here above my head, the sun would actually be hitting the top of my chest here, okay? You don't want to curve forward, you want to keep it nice and lifted. Okay? Now another variation that you can do, if you are pregnant and your belly's starting to grow and it's starting to get in the way of that conventional deadlift, would be a sumo deadlift. So you would actually bring your feet sort of outwards, not like completely turned out like ballerina, but a little bit on an angle, maybe 45 degrees. And you would approach the barbell the exact same way, so I'm just, a little bit underneath it. I'm gonna hinge back, stick my butt back, and again, lift the barbell up nice and gently, and come wide and up. And I will turn so you can see how that looks. So, like this as a sumo versus conventional, where your feet are more parallel and you're coming up and down. Okay? But again, I would only do this if this is something that has been in your exercise routine, or maybe you're postpartum and you're working your strength back up and you've been coached appropriately how to do this the right way. All right? Thank you so much.